Grafer, yes.
Okay, good. Hi, everybody, again.
Hi.
I've been here a few times, and can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. I'm also here about the cat situation, and been here many, many, many times, and others that I'm working with have been here many more times than I have been. We're not getting anywhere. And today, when I was thinking about speaking tonight, I thought, we're like gerbils. We're just running in a cage, running, and we're not getting anywhere. And I would like to ask the board tonight if you could give us some idea about the three things. One is the TNR. And I thought at some point there was 40,000 going to be designated for this. Turns out it's 15. I don't know why it changed, but maybe it's because we're at the end of 2023. I'd also like to know what's in the budget for 2024 for the TNR. We're all ready to go. And I know at some point in one of the meetings it said the applications. We've never seen an application, and that was months ago. So where's the application? Has it been done? Is it filled out? Is it ready to go? Because in the meantime, as Liz and Stu and Ever, we've seen cats, unlike dogs, if they're loose, they can go down to the shelter. They can be fed, they're warm, they're taken care of, and they're adoptable. The cats just hang out in the cold, freeze. Hopefully they'll go to some house, meow enough, and maybe they'll be fed. This is really cruel. And I'm getting tired of coming here every month and talking about this, and I don't see anything happening. I would love somebody to respond to my question about the TNR, and then I'll ask two other questions. What's happening with it? Can we get going on it? We're ready.
So Stuart knows because he's been copied on the emails. Also, Nina Gordon has been copied on the emails.
Right.
So the RFP has been sent out. Our purchasing department sent out an RFP. It was reduced from 40 to 15 because you
Right.
only have November and December.
Exactly.
So
I
that's
understand
why.
that. Yeah.
Councilwoman Lurvy put amendment into the budget because originally the original budget for 2024 had zero for the voucher program. So Councilwoman Lurvy put in $40,000 into the 2024 budget for next year.
And that was approved at the last town board
Yes.
meeting.
Well, that's great. Is there any way to increase that? Because 40 isn't going to do it.
Well, right now it's at 40, and when we run out of the 40, you could maybe
Then
come
we
back
come-
to the town board and ask.
And beg
but
for
the
more.
board would have to vote on that.
Okay, so that's my first question. My second is, where do we stand on the donor? One of the meetings, we were asked to fill out some sort of plan. And we did that because this donor wanted more information. We did that, and now we know nothing. What happened to that? Where is it? Who's working on it? We're ready to go with this donor. One or two of us know who it is, but it's in no man's land. Does anybody know anything about where this is? What's happening?
So I've had discussions
Oh,
with
good.
the donor. The donor is obviously not under my control and answers when this donor wants to answer and asks for more information when this donor wants to ask for more information. So it's not really in my control. But I'm in office until the end of the year, and after that time, it's going to have to be somebody else's project to pick up.
Right, okay. I have spoken with the donor. I don't know, we don't know where the block is. We don't know why it's not going forward. Okay, that's all I'll say. I would love to know where the barrier is, and I'll talk faster. On Harbor Day, just give me one more minute. Other people have had a lot more time. The last meeting, someone had 20 minutes, so I'm just going to go a little bit further. At the Port Harbor Day in June, so many people did not realize that the dog shelter does not take cats. They thought the North Shore Animal League did. They thought the shelter did. Nobody takes cats. And don't you think that we as adults that have compassion for our children and animals and dogs and an owl is flying around, we can't do something to stop this cruelty? I mean, I'm so enamored by people that rescue and feed on their own dime. Oh, I hate that buzzer.
Thank you.
I just
right.
have one
Time.
more question.
This
Time, please.
we can talk offline. I mean,
Thank you.
this is designed for.
What'd you say?
This is a complicated subject. This is going to require discussion outside of 3 minutes.
Okay, well, will there a discussion happen? That's my point. Where I go from meeting to meeting and there's no discussion. And I'm up here saying the same thing. My last question is, why are we paying 200,000 for a Christmas tree and we can't get money for cruelty to animals? Am I right? Did I
I
read
don't know
that?
what, I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Okay, I read it in
Okay.
one Port News or one of those places, and they said 200,000. I will get the information to you. Okay,
Maybe Rockefeller Center.
what'd you say?
Maybe Rockefeller Center, but not here.
Yeah.
Town of North Hempstead.
I'll find out where it is. But anyway, I do hope somebody will call me or Stu or Liz, and we can have a dialogue. We can make a plan, and we can go forward. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. We do communicate on a regular basis with Nina and with Stu. You
Right.
can appreciate that, when you're dealing with a group of people, there are some people that are point people, and then
Right.
the expectation is that they will get the
They
information.
They do get it to us, but it's hit a barrier. They will tell us what was spoken about at your little meeting, and then nothing happens. It's
Well,
really,
that's actually not accurate.
it's not true.
That's not accurate. The RFP has been sent out.
It was
Okay.
drafted and it was sent
Drafted and it
out.
was sent
And so
out.
where are we now?
Well,
We're waiting for the bidders
responses.
to respond.
Bidders-
How long does it take for a
Well,
response?
they have to look through the RFP, they have to respond to it, and hopefully it'll be, hopefully, if we get any responses, maybe it'll be awarded on the December 5th meeting. I don't know. We have to wait and see.
I wish I knew who was on that.
They
Group.
have it.
They-
Stuart and Nina have the list.
I
of all
have
the
not
vets.
heard that anybody that we could possibly expedite this whole thing, because I've been,
There's a process, there's a legal process.
yeah,
we
I
have to
know,
follow.
but I heard that back in June, and here we are. and-
It just seems like nothing's good enough for you guys.
No, that's, you
I'm
know
sorry,
what?
that's the way I really feel. Veronica, Councilwoman Lurvy and I have been working very hard on this. You guys come here every single meeting, and all you
Right.
do is complain, complain, complain. And we've been working, the two of us, very hard. Now on December 31st, Councilwoman Lurvy's not going to be here. I'm not going to be able to do it on my own.
We'll be more than happy to help
So-
you.
We have a whole board here.
Yes,
So
you
Dennis
do
can
have a
be
whole
part of
board.
it. Dennis
I
can,
could
you know,
be.
I'll be more than happy to meet with anybody at
Meanwhile,
any time
There are
and
other
move
people that
this
wanna
along.
speak. We understand you, but there are other people that want to speak. And now
Okay,
you'll be
I'm
on
sorry.
7 or 8
And thank
minutes.
you very
Thank
much
you.
for
Thank
doing
you.
what you're doing.